So they needed a core that benefits from Empower. That's going to be Troll Warlord. Not too many left since they picked Juggernaut, banned out Monkey, PA, Ember. Pretty much everything is banned out. I'm wondering if OG wants to play Keeper of the Light as a 5 or 4 in this game. They still have... Everything's pretty much open for them. Mag could be 3-4. Keeper of the Light 4-5.
Yeah, I think I like the... I wouldn't hate a Mag 4. You've got so much teamfight on Vega Squadron already that maybe it'd be good to try and either, like... I feel like you have two decisions to make. Like, either you try and split push and just dodge away from the team fights, or you try and match it. And I think they can match it if they take another team fighter. Okay.
All right, we still don't know what they're gonna play.
Right.
That's the beauty of these picks.
Yeah. Still could be 4-5 for either of those. Could be... I mean, we saw 2 Tiny the other day in NA. That's NA, of course, which is a little bit different. But, yeah, I could dig it.
10 seconds remaining.
Depends on what people want to do. Mr. Tony.
5 seconds remaining.
Although, I think that Tiny is more of a Jerax hero than a Thompson hero. Just in my head.
I agree. And Mag just screams Seb.
Yeah, that's a good point.
What surprises me is that we didn't see Earth Spirit neither yesterday nor today, even though the day just started.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah. I wonder if OG might want to go for that in a last one, and then you could have, like, I mean, I guess you could run like Thompson Troll maybe. LTW is a safely tiny. Sounds bad. Yeah, I don't like that idea. I feel like you want Thompson hero. Not sure what though.
I could go Pugna maybe if they want to. Yeah, there it is. It's really good against Enigma with the Nether Ward. Extremely good against the Juggernaut, and they kind of lack the tower damage, so it makes a lot of sense.
It does feel like it was a little bit telegraphed, though, don't you think? Like I was wondering in my head, I was like, Pugna's the only other hero that like Thompson regularly plays. Is that even good here? Like, do you think that it?
5 seconds.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
All Gucci with Green Skelly. He doesn't have that many bad matchups.
Okay. Sounds good then. Last pick for Vega Squadron, likely the mid hero. So we got some Rubik mid shenanigans. I guess, yeah, it feels like either Beastmaster or Enigma is the 4. I think Enigma could, like, maybe next time.
I don't feel that Beastmaster can be played as 4 anymore. Okay. I don't find it that good. Probably it's gonna be Enigma, but you never know. People have different opinions. That's why we see different strats.
Yeah. Enigma to me oftentimes, like, it feels like it fits the maybe next time style also. Like, this guy known for playing on greedy heroes whenever he gets a chance to. And then afterwards get in with the team fight. So last pick for Vega, what do they need? Is there like anything that OG's draft does really well that you need to be worried about at all?
OG's lineup is perfectly fine. They have cores that scale well. Their mid-fight potential is fine. Their laning stage is going to be good. They need a good matchup against Pugna. I'm not sure what that is.
I banned out the Kunkka. Huh. A lot of in heroes you don't want to run into it. He's just like a DK or something. I don't know. I wouldn't hate like more of a team fighter too, but a lot of those are like in heroes that just get wrecked. Oh.
Alright, this one's fine. So Medusa, Jug, Enigma, Rubik Beast. That's a lot of team fight potential, and I'm not sure their lanes are gonna be the strongest. So it's actually going to be a Beastmaster on 3, which I prefer.
All right, can dig it. Well, Medusa rounds out the draft. Madara is going to be on this hero that just can kind of take over the game, and then it's OG looking to close this one. I will say that I feel like I like the Vega Squadron draft more because it feels like if they fall behind, they can always fight still. And I don't think they're going to run into too many damage issues either, which is one of the other big problems you sometimes have. Because these heroes on OG, with the exception of like Magnus and Tiny, they're not incredibly tanky.
Mag can become tanky, depends what item build he goes for, but the one thing I don't like about Vega Squadron lineup is they have Rubik as 5. The hero needs items. He needs his Blink Dagger or / Yule Scepter to have mana, and there are some really good spells to steal this game.
Okay. Maybe not being able to get into that early is going to be a problem for him, but we do have game number 1 getting ready to go underway. It's the semifinals here for OG and Vega Squadron, and well, we're going to have a lot of chat wheel spam, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, we expected that, and they delivered.
Oh my god. Oh, early morning, always love to see it. What have we got as far as item builds? Anything bizarre that they've got going?
It's a bit too early for you.
You think so?
When you say early morning, you don't think about 3 a.m. It's actually 2 a.m. for you, isn't it? Because we moved 1 hour.
No, I woke up at 2 a.m.
Oh yeah, that makes a lot of difference.
Yeah, we're hanging out though. It's good, you know.
Early in the morning is like 9 a.m.
I mean, really, if we're gonna be real about it, I like waking up around like 10 or 11. That's the A+ territory time. You know what I'm talking about?
30 seconds.
Dude, what is Thompson doing? What the hell's happening? Are they gonna lift him? Oh no, he's gonna give him the punch.
They already planted a ward on mid for Medusa, so her Mystic Snake can bounce to a ranged creep and to a hero. I don't see too often when people play against Medusa to have a sentry ward in the mid lane, just to deny that observer ward. It's free gold and experience, plus it cripples Medusa.
What's happening here, man? What is No Tail doing?
Yeah, what is No Tail doing?
I don't know. Is he body blocked?
Alright, he can't die.
I mean, yeah, he's still going to be able to run around really, really fast. He's got 332 movement speed. He's able to kill off a boar. And I missed First Blood. How did they kill him? Did they toss back?
To a tower, toss.
Yeah.
Man, they can toss him. Imagine if he skewers from tier 1 tower to between tier 1 and tier 2 tower, and then he tosses him back to a creep wave on tier 2 tower. What?
Dude, you just don't get to move. That's sad. Well, they've got a lot of mobility for them. No Tail up in the top lane with LTW. They're going to be facing off against... Maybe next time he's actually just going to jungle, it looks like. So Jungle Enigma's back.
Oh god, no. Yeah, he's just denying XP since we see more and more tri-lanes. I think this is going to be more popular. It's one of the oldest tricks in the book. You just deny a creep from an off lane, and No Tail already planted a sentry ward.
Okay.
He blocked the big camp.
Jarek's also picking up some items from the mid lane and then going for a rotation, it looks like. Where is he going exactly? Like with Toss, it's kind of tough to find any type of a kill. Maybe he's just going to try and soak experience for maybe next time and cancel clarities?
Yeah, that's what he's been doing yesterday with his Tiny. Just trying to steal the stacks. Rune is going to spawn in 5 seconds. Cancel the clarity. It cripples Enigma. Let's see. Toss.
Get owned! And he gets the last hit. Easy, easy. Paxu, though,
plus
aced. Pulls back in Mr. Thompson. Does not have Decrypt there, but Looks like they won't be able to do anything more. Although he does just have a Fade Bolt, but Jarex moves into position. That forces back the Rubik.
Junk on the bottom lane. Having fun, 10 CS, 1 deny. It's tough kill to get, so Seb's gonna get a lot of farm in this lane. They have nothing to stop him with. If you try to initiate with telekinesis, he waits, uses skewer. Pretty impossible to land a kill on this mag.
Yeah. Yeah, at least until they got level 6 or something, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, look at the CS on mid lane. 9-8 against 5-0. Thompson just dominating.
This guy always does this, I feel like, on his Pugna. Like, this is the most difficult thing to deal with, is like, you can't just CS constantly with any hero, pretty much. You still have the mana regen to make it happen, but when that happens, then you also get decrept, and you can't last hit. It's hard to deal with. Okay, he missed that one, that's fine. In the meantime, maybe next time, keeps the pressure on. What are you giggling about? The wordplay?
Say time one more time, yeah.
Okay, maybe next time I'll do it. God, that was terrible. Oh, please.
Toss back plus skewer? No, it doesn't connect.
Miss up, and now Jarek's going to be punished because of it. So they don't find the kill on the mag, but they do find the kill onto Jarex. And a little bit of a tipperino for Mr. Seb.
Man, this is so fun to watch, even though they failed to pull off a combo.
And LTW reveals that there is an observer ward up on the high ground, but that, of course, is going to be taken out. Fine and dandy because they got the kill. How do you get vision up there? You just... Am I crazy?
I didn't see it.
He had a sentry ward down on the low ground, and then he was able to eat it.
Maybe a hawk? I don't know.
Yeah, it might have
Hawk's
been.
on cooldown.
Weird. There must have been something that I missed there, but that's fine. 4.5 minutes, getting close to those initial bounty runes here. And we give him the kiss, and we give him the deny. God, Thompson is just so freaking annoying on this Pugna, I swear. Getting a bunch of CS, making Medusa miss, but this is a hero that can't catch back up in the jungle if given some time.
And this is how you counter Medusa. You use all your mana, and he can't steal anything, deal extra damage. Doesn't get more mana out of it. But look at the build on Pugna. 3 points in Decrypify, just to last longer.
Yeah. And I guess later on too, like damage amp with the tiny toss possibly. It's not like the biggest thing in the world, but it's pretty nice. You know. It does look like Jarek's gonna spot Madara here. The Hawk moves into position, and Jarek's the fugitive, wanting to soak up and steal whatever experience he can. It's just gonna walk away afterwards. Peksu going to TP actually to the top lane because they found the kill onto Kezu, and he's gonna cancel his now, realizing that they're not gonna find a kill if he TP'd in for that one. And again, Jarek's just back to cause some issues, but the Fade Bolt, the kill, eventually take him down.
It's still worth it. They're using a lot of time to get a kill on level 2 Tiny, who brings less than 200 gold. Meanwhile, Pugna just dominating the mid lane. He's level 6 right now, which gives him a kill potential.
You gotta be careful. That's another good reason, I think, for the Decrep getting leveled up early, is I think you do have much more kill potential with that one. As Jarek's toss onto the Rubik, no more lift. Not really any reason to fade. Oh, maybe. If he can catch up to him now, it's not going to happen. So, final tally after a very strong laning phase from OG is they're up 2,000, roughly 1,000 net worth lead, and it's going to get accentuated by taking down this stack here.
Yeah, Vega Squadron using so much time to farm jungle. Now Enigma's farming lane. Their lanes are kind of falling apart. Every single lane has been won from OG, and now Pugna's gonna pressure the tower.
Or pressure
Look at Thompson,
the
man.
Medusa.
This is where he likes to be. 5 minutes in between tier 1 and tier 2 tower.
Hello?
Radiant's
Hello?
is under attack.
All right, Madara lives, but Kezu, he's sticking around here too. Still has the regen rune and a fairy fire. Gonna decrypt, try and get the walk away, lift up afterwards, and Thompson gets the last hit, but it looks like he's still living, and he pops the regen rune. Also gonna be able to bottle back up. Thompson with the body blocks onto Kezu, finds that kill.
Man, the value from that 4 points in the Decrypify to lower the cooldown. If he had what you usually see, 4 points in Blast, it would have 2 times cooldown. And it gives him so much more kill potential, actually, because you slow him more, it lasts longer, and then you can life drain more, which deals more damage. It's actually pretty smart.
Actually pretty smart. You know, there's that, like, quote that happened in True Sight, where it's like, I'm saying... Man, then people are asking, this Thompson guy, is this for real? So now everybody's making fun of me because I was like, I was flaming Thompson. I wasn't flaming Thompson, people. I feel bad now because now he just like shows up and he owns every game and I look like an idiot. You know what I'm talking about, Lacoste?
Oh yeah, man, you look like an idiot a lot. Just kidding.
God damn it. Uh-oh. Medusa, no! Gonna be pulled back into the clutches of the waiting man.
Man, that was 10 seconds sucky.
Oh god, but no tail. He's up on the cliff. All right. Yeah, he was onto that Medusa for a while.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, Lacoste, it ain't looking good. Ain't looking good for Vega Squadron.
Oh no, they kind of picked really greedy. They have good base defense if you think about it, and the game is called Defense of the Ancient. So with Midnight Pulse, Fade Bolt, Mystic Snake, they can try to stall this game.
No, definitely. And I mean, it does look really grim right now. Seb just like cutting between the tier 1 and tier 2, and there's nothing that Vega can really do to stop that. There's just so much emphasis that needs to be placed on keeping this tier 1 tower alive. And the Pugna is just naturally going to put that much pressure onto the tower. It's so hard to deal with. But they're holding out for the moment. Creeps go back in. Another Nether Blast. No points so far in the ward. But Vega were able to take the top tier 1 tower at the very least.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, we don't talk about the troll, man. This troll 20 denies.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
85 actually CS 10 minutes in. This is insane.
Yeah, that ain't no joke.
And this is the build that I like to see when you're playing against stuns, lifts. Just get SNY, Satanic, and you can't die. He might even grab Diffusal Blade this game against Medusa. Could be cool. But if he wants to tank up, just be the frontliner. We saw Thompson doing that when he played Troll. It gives you around 50% status resistance, and Beastmaster can't even roar you. Lift doesn't do anything. Same goes for Malefice. Now that the tier 1 tower is gone, it opens up the jungle, and Vega Squadron already spent a lot of time in jungle, and these heroes love to be there. Enigma level 5, Beastmaster level 5. It's hard to make any movement with these kinds of heroes when they don't have their ultis up.
I mean, just look at where they're playing right now, right? You have 4 heroes that are in this tiny little mid lane, and you got maybe next time that's in base. It's like, yeah, they not only can they not like move around the map, but they're not even able to farm somewhat efficiently anywhere. Feels real bad. Did see something kind of cool a second ago. The Pugna, they go for the Nether Blast, and then he gets Chakra Magic from the Coddle, and then immediately afterwards he can Nether Blast again. And now Thompson just gonna force back Madara.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Another round of Decrypt, doesn't hit on the Nether Blast, but it's making her uncomfortable. While top lane, they try and find the kill on the Jerax, TPing in mass to deal with this one, and just gonna RP, pull back in close, fine and dandy. The Will of the Wisp, Ignis Vatus, call it what you will, but the story might be the same as Peksu in some trouble. ILTW chasing down EM here, seeing if he can get him, but there's gonna be the roll away, and back to farming immediately as Peksu will die to one more punch from Seb. So a pretty heavy rotation and space created for Vega. And if they can find this kill into Thompson, it's way worth it. They have Roar still as well. So the chase down comes, gets the body block in with the boars as well. Kezu doing what he needs for his team, and they will find that kill into Thompson.
Yeah, that's the kill they wanted to get. Instead of trying to use Omni Slash on position 4 Tiny, it's really not worth it. And OG even got the return kill. They need to grab a bigger one, and Pagana is the kill that looked way more juicy.
Yeah. Still a 6,000 gold lead. I mean, it's all nice and good, but there are still problems that have not fully been solved yet, and it's a 7,000 gold lead at just about 13 minutes here. Wowzers.
I mean, if they land a good black hole, they could change things around, or if Rubik, let's say, steals RP, steals Will-O-Wisp, they could turn things around.
Okay.
The problem is OG has a vision of their jungle, so they're gonna need to play top part of the map.
Radiant are scanning.
Well, and that is actually where OG are trying to go right now. The boar just got hoof stomped, and Kezu in some trouble. The decrep initiation, pull back in ever so close, and killed off afterwards. Now immediately into the Roche pit. ILTW has the full Sanjin Yasha completed. Actually looks to be going for the butterfly next instead of that satanic. See if that changes at some point or not.
He's tanky enough, almost 2,000 HP, but I still think he could tank up. Has enough damage right now. Peksu, yeah, that doesn't look good for him.
No. No, he will go down there, and now a DD rune spawns right outside the pit. Ooh, man. Oh, Jug! Able to steal it away. Big play there from DM. Don't know if it's going to end up mattering. Get the two-person stomp. Nicely played. Now they're going to take their revenge on the Dominator
and,
creep.
Next player on side of Vega Squadron. They have a Hawk still. They should know about it. Yeah, there's the blast. They got rid of it.
Okay.
Black hole is ready. Everything is ready on side of Vega Squadron. No, Medusa doesn't have a point in Stone Gaze, but she can skill it. She's saving 2 points, actually.
Oh, Peksu wanted to try and steal Toss and see if he could toss in the Enigma, but instead got Tree Grab, and Jarex now having vision on this Rubik yet again. Well, he's going to taunt, but he will eventually be found, and Jarex, does he toss? No, not going to die for it. Just going to go to get Roche and realize that on the other side of the map, Kezu is not there, so they can just take this freely.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Another creep. Just to buy some time. They're showing on the bottom lane, which gives OG information that they can take this Roche freely.
15 minutes, tier 1 down. The bigger objective is going to be Roche. And ILTW. It's been having a really good qualifier so far. I think that, you know, a lot of people might not have been the most familiar with him, but I said it yesterday, he's kind of been like a mercenary in the CIS scene, I feel like. Now showing up here on OG and doing a really good job.
Yeah, LTW has been performing well. As you mentioned, some of the teams he played for Virtus Pro, right at WESG or Team Russia.
Yeah.
Virtus Pro plus LTW.
It was really solid then. Maybe next time, going for the Blink Dagger next. Has the Helm of the Dominator already done. But it is kind of, like you were saying earlier, just a lack of heroes that do things. They don't really make that much stuff happen. It has to be like off the back of a roar, but if you drop down the Ignis Fatus right behind him, doesn't really matter if you get roared. Jarex hunting, searching, they see him. Mr. Tiny Man. Madara trying to run away. They throw out the tree, and we'll see if they give up or if they chase him. They're thinking that Madara's over in this area, but doesn't look like they're going to get him.
Yeah, we didn't see too much action happening in this game. No big team fights yet.
Uh-oh. Ah, he's fine. Drop down the ward, get some damage onto him before the spin goes out. And maybe next time is just going to play in the bushes over here. See if you can get some split push on. This is kind of what you're resorting to. As you mentioned, there is still the high ground defense eventually, which is something to watch for. And Kezu trying to do whatever creep cutting he can do as well.
Yeah, I feel like OG is gonna take all tier 2 towers with Pugna and then slowly siege with Nether Blast, because Vega doesn't have any kind of initiation and they can just try to take the high ground every time Blast is up, use it with the Chakra to use double Blast actually.
Well, and right now nobody is really home. LTW still perfectly fine. They have the Aegis on him. He's gonna just back out for the moment. Thompson wanted to, he could just give him some bottle charges here as well. And, well, with that Aether Lens, they will eventually take the tier 3 tower. Tried to go for the deny, but didn't quite connect on it. While bottom lane, the Jug is going to need to back out now.
Yeah, look at the vision coming out from OG on this, where Pugna just placed Nether Ward. They are prepared. They want to take a fight here and probably just finish the game. When I've seen Navi losing so many games in this area, all you need to do is plant one sentry on the hill. Look at them. They're just lurking around. They know they have a vision and that Vega Squadron can't really climb uphill.
Yeah. So at this point in the game now, if you're you talk about finishing off the game that way, do you need to be worried about sticking together at all if you're OG, or can you kind of play individually around the map? Oh, they found one. Mr. Kezu. He's just gonna hang on to that RP. The boar trying to slow him down, and Seb actually kind of a little bit. Oh my god, he's just gonna juke the other direction. Oh, Seb. Wait, skewer? Got eyes on him, and Kezu's eventually gonna be found. Okay.
All right.
You call yourself a master of beasts?
Juggernaut's doing a good job trying to cut the waves. They need to bring Mag. All right, there he is. RP is ready.
Oh, couldn't get him. Man, just a second late. Yeah, it really feels like over the past, I don't know how long, it's OG just doing whatever they want the entire time. Meanwhile, Vega's kind of forced back into switching.
It feels like they're not playing to win. I don't know, not sure what the plan is. I mean, if your only plan is to hold the high ground, most of the time it doesn't work.
Yeah. Ignis Fatis, they pull back in maybe next time. The, well, blinding light pushback afterwards, and he is going to die. Waiting until the last second there to take him down, while Jarek's going to chase the Dominator creep. Eventually will claim his prize. Avalanche in that toss, and Aegis expires, but with no Enigma, it looks like OG comfortable, just ready to walk up to high ground. W goes away. Guess what? We got the Chakra Magic Slam Dam coming down from Mr. Thompson and No Tail. They're going to go for the spin onto Illusions, trying to kill off the creep wave. There is still a catapult, though. Madara, it's kind of been not able to do a whole heck of a lot so far. They kill off the Illusions, they dominate the catapult, and then they're going to back out. OG probably could have finished off the racks there, but in a little bit trepidatious with Enigma being back up.
Yeah, man, this Medusa's building into Manta styles, it's, I don't know, it kind of triggers me, to be honest.
Why is that?
I don't know. Someone just starts a trend about building a certain item, and then everyone just copies it without knowing why you're doing it. I mean, he can get rid of a blinding light, miss Whirling Axes, Pugna to Cripify, but who's gonna deal the damage?
Well, maybe it's right here. With the Omni Slash immediately turned back around, though. And OG, they live through it all. Don't decide to use the RP, as he lost all of his mana rather rapidly. And LTW, out of mana as well, is going to get ran down here. Does have stick charges, though, and able to turn and live for the moment. He's got just too much movement speed. And Seb is going to be able to keep his buddy alive if he needs to. Can go for some body blocks here as well. The TP away onto high ground. Jerax will die. So they end up finding 2, but it's both of the supports and all of the cores get out.
Sadly for OG, Magnus did not have enough mana. He had a Soul Ring, but even with the Soul Ring, it would not be enough to cast an RP. Because Yule Scepter, man, this item is so mana costly, almost 200 mana.
Yeah. I think he might have gotten hit by the snake at some point in that whole engagement as well. Which is just one of the other issues also. Like, that Medusa snake does... the level 15 Talon is still absurd.
They changed her talents. I mean, if you get to level 20, you don't have extra mana anymore, but 2.5 seconds Stone Gauge duration, it can actually proc twice. Or you can go for -4 second Mystic Snake cooldown. That's fine as well.
Well, Medusa dies, and right now Jug does not have Omni Slash. So he is going to be able to get out of there at the last second. Medusa still dead for 35 seconds. Now, game is feeling pretty tough. Well, Lacoste, where do you go from here if you're freaking Vega Squadron, man?
Oh, you go to game number 2. That's where you go. I mean, you have Medusa, so high ground is always good if you want to try to play late game, but they're basically not doing anything.
Yeah. TP comes in.
That they can do. The problem is not that they can do too much with their heroes anyway.
Right. Yeah, it's like they needed to come out at least in a decent position for the laning stage. It just didn't really happen that much. Oh, almost gets the toss back. It is an illusion, though. When you win 3 lanes, the game becomes really hard to take. And oh my god, good blink away from Thompson. Able to get out of there before any right clicks come through from the Jug. I don't think he could have killed him anyways. He would have had decrep for an Omni Slash. So they will smoke up now, going as 5. And there is one good thing about this: they're going to have the vision advantage because of the Hawk. Roar. Already onto 1, but Jerax interrupting for the moment, and, well, it's a 5-man gank for a Coddle.
Easy. Well, at least he didn't use his ulti, so Rubik only stole Chakra.
Yeah.
Man, this troll is so jacked.
Yeah, he's a monster. They realize that Roche could be up. They take down that Hawk. There's another Hawk there in a second. And Roche does respawn now. Looks like Pugna is going back to his usual shenanigans that Thompson does on this hero. Dagon 5 in the works.
Well, that item is so good on Pugna. Like,
they force out the spin.
Beastmaster has a blink now, so they can try to start a fight with it.
No.
Tiny.
Have the lift up. Snake only hits onto 1. They wait for the snake to hit, and then the RP comes afterwards, and now they got him contained. But a really good ulti comes out from that Dusa. Madara trying to escape, will be rooted for the moment. Maybe next time. Does have Black Hole. No blink, though, so they're keeping him away. And now sucking the life from the Black Hole. Enigma going to die, and it looks like OG are going to take down 3.
That's a 3 plus Roche, Cheese, and Aegis on them. Like, this game is just painful to watch.
Well, OG doing a really good job of it.
Well,
yeah.
Vega Squadron used Medusa ulti, and that's it.
Really? I didn't get a chance to look at the fight recap.
Yeah, there's nothing to see, actually.
Man, OG...
Master Roar is ready. Omni ready. Black Hole ready.
But you're looking really good. Affirmative. Maybe Jarex is plugged into our microphones. Maybe that's how they keep on winning. That's what's going on here.
Oh yeah, they're cheating for sure. Alright, Satanic on Troll Warlord. Let's see, status resistance 41.2% with SNY and Satanic.
You also can't kill this man. What are you supposed to do? You can't kill him, you can't stun him, you can't do anything. Well, Pexu. In problem, as you like to say.
Yeah, a lot of problem. So Troll can just easily siege with help from Pagana. Pagana can also deal with split push, has BOTs, TP back if needed.
Not sure what Seb's plan was there, but it's all fine and dandy. Shows here bottom while he's pushing out the lane. Don't want to give up any potential split push that could be coming out. So they are going to move back in again with the Juggernaut. He shows up in lane. Seb is still there. I mean, if they wanted to, they're moving in. Oh, Mr. DM, he's in some trouble. Is he outside of vision? Thompson spots him, and that is going to be a dead Juggernaut. Oh, God.
Pew. Imagine if double damage increased your magical damage.
Ooh.
As well. Maybe we need that, like double damage magical rune.
Like if Arcane Rune also gave you DD to your magic?
No, just a completely new rune.
Okay.
It just increases your magic damage by 70 or 100%. It would be really stupid. If it's called double magical damage, it increases it by 70%. So we need to go to 100.
I like that idea. Well, ILTW has no mana because the snake is a thing. But Jarex is there, and they hit the Dagon. He is gone. Another round of Dagon is built up. ILTW going to take down the melee barracks in just a second as Madara wants to slow down this push if at all possible. That snake still steals so much, but it's not going to be enough. Thompson finds another kill. This guy is for real. And ILTW
down. Alright, there's an ulti on Tiny. Doesn't do anything.
Well, they got the Medusa here as well. Caught in the Ignis Fautus. They want to try and kill it off. They will be able to. But still an Aegis on this troll. They use the roar off to the side, catching Jarex. The black hole onto one. Not bad, but the problem is he still has the Aegis, and, well, he had used the cheese previously as well. So maybe next time, going to be ran down and likely killed off. OG have not lost a hero. And No Tail finds the kill with the blinding light. Oh, it feels real bad. And a buyback coming from maybe next time. He has no black hole. He has nothing else left in the tank. GG is finally called 30 minutes in, but we saw it coming from a while away.
Oh yeah, this is one of those games where it's over after the laning stage. OG just don't want to risk anything. They're taking it slow, and the Vega Squadron, they basically didn't do anything to try to come back into a game. It's just inevitable that they're gonna lose standing in base. At least you need to try to smoke, risk something, otherwise the outcome is certain.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for game number 1 of this best of 3. The winner of this moves on to face the winner of Alliance versus Caban, which happens afterwards. That game should be starting in just a couple of minutes here, so be sure to tune in to twitch.tv/BeyondTheSummit2 if you want to watch that. We either are going to switch or we have already switched to BTS1, I'm not sure which. They're doing some magical stuff behind the scenes to make it all seamless and wonderful, and the production value out the wazoo. Clearly, that's not what you get from this stream from me, but when they take care of it on their end, it looks amazing. Lacoste, any final words after this game number 1?
Final words after is that Vega needs to try to think of a good plan, because this one didn't work for sure, and honestly, I think they can play way better than this.
Yeah, I'm with you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will be back right after this. Game number 2 right around the corner.